Hey guys, let us know with Crypto Marie local and international. Trump revokes deportation protections for 300,000 Venezuelans in U.S. Jesus Christ. President Donald Trump has revoked deportation protections for 300,000 Venezuelans in the United States, most of whom have been living in the country under temporary protective status, and many of whom have applied for asylum. First reported the decision after a journalist analyzed government documents regarding the TPS program. The move comes less than a week after the Trump administration rescinded an 18-month extension of temporary protected status for 600,000 Venezuelans, which was announced on Joe Biden's last day as president. Why I am reading this information for you guys? Because what I have heard from TikTok, there was about 47,000 Cubans that are to be also deported to Cuba, because supposedly those 47,000 Cubans were legal here with their green card. But when they file for political asylum, that word always costs me. I don't know why I can't say it right, but please forgive me. Asylum. To come here. So if you said you have problem with your country's political ideology, political point of view, like if you are there, you will be persecuted, you will not be living a normal life, you apply for asylum, they allow you to be here in America. Once you have your green card or your citizenship, guess what? You go back on vacation, you go back to visit. So that means you lied on the application. That means you were never persecuted politically. So you were just lying so you can come here in America and have your green card or your citizenship. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine this? Now, we have 300,000 Venezuelans being revoked of TPS and probably will be able to be deported back to Venezuela. And then we have 47,000 Cubans. What's your point, Crypto Marie? My point is the fact that those people are the one that voted for this man. And this is how he turned around and paid them. I saw one lady from Coral Gable saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe he did this to us. He promised he would not touch our people. He would only deport people who committed crime." Well, I guess the whole message got lost in translation, because this man's rallies, this man's campaign was all about mass deportation. Not even green card holder are safe. And either if you have a green card and you were driving drunk, DUI, or something happened, they still could revoke your green card and send you back to your country. In my opinion, what people are supposed to think about right now, just allow yourself to say, if just in case I am sent back to my country, try to find a way to make it work in your origin country. Because at the end of the day, believe it or not, although you don't want to believe it, you don't want to accept it, all the stress you are having here in America to try to make a dollar, you can't sleep, you don't have a normal life, you always have to work. In your country, you won't have to be a slave. You are only a slave here because you love the dollar, you love the green, you love the Benjamin, you love the green, you love the paper, you love everything they call money. But in reality, does it worth it having money and not having peace of mind, not having health, good health? So if you were never to give the opportunity to come here to America, would you be alive right now in your country? Would you be making it somehow in your country? So why do you think not being in America is the end of the world? I understand it's a different lifestyle. I understand it's a life-changing situation. I understand it's different from our origin country. But at the end of the day, it's not a death sentence going back to your country. It is not a death sentence living in your country. I've been here for 30 something plus years. I have 4 kids. And let me tell you something. I came here when I was 16. I have lived the life in my country, and I have lived the life here in America. So if the worst comes to the worst, I'll just take it. I'll just say, you know what? I have tried my best. I have done my part. I have paid my dues. It's not a death sentence going back to your country. Seriously. I appreciate everything America has given me. But the fact that those immigrants thinking going back to their country, it's over for them, I don't think it's over. A few people say, you know what? They were deported and they thankful because now they have their own business. They live in life peacefully. They don't have to be stressed about bills, 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 bills. So at the end of the day, it's not over. It's not all. You can always manage to make it work. Like Sinatra say, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere else. If you can make it here in America, you can try your best to make it somewhere else. Okay? It's not over. It's not deal done if you were to be deported. Okay? I know it's not easy for a lot of people to accept it, but sometimes you just gotta make it work. Again, 300,000 Venezuelan, 47,000 Cuban probably will be deported to either Cuba or Venezuela, because those people, especially in Miami, Florida, they turned Florida to a red state, okay? Because they are Republican. In their point of view, in their political ideology, Democrats are communists. They come from a communist country. They don't need to be another communist country. But what do we see going on right now? It's pretty close to being communist than what Joe Biden was doing. Another thing, the Democratic Party has done so much for those people to allow them to have freedom, to allow them to be here, have green card, and become citizen. And you know how they pay the Democratic Party? By voting for Republicans who don't give two fly fucks about them. They pay them back by being racist, by being sexist, by being control freak, not voting for the party who cares about them, who will do anything they can in their power to make sure Cubans and Venezuelans are okay. Listen, FAFO. You mess around, you're gonna find out. And you guys are finding out so soon, I can't believe it. Subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.